Bitcoin news. So that's the trend line that it broke above and is testing the top end of that. Looks like there may be a bounce around that, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does bounce over that, and I suspect it will. But bit of a disappointing news from Goldman Sachs. They're saying that Bitcoin not an investable asset class. But look, you got to read between the lines here, guys. Like, just because the headline says something like doesn't mean you go with it. Although a lot of idiots will probably follow that there. Goldman Sachs has shown more interest in Bitcoin recently. As you know, I'm a huge advocate of institutional demand for Bitcoin, and Goldman Sachs actually drove that quite strongly. But there is a bit of FUD, I think, within their team at the moment. So many cryptocurrency enthusiasts argue that Bitcoin can work as a hedge against inflation because it's scarce, right? And this isn't a new thing. A lot of smart people are thinking this. There is a finite supply of Bitcoin, and while there is a seemingly infinite supply of fiat money like the US dollar. Okay, the argument that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are a digital version of gold does not confer any value to Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrencies, because gold itself is not a consistent or reliable store of value. Duh. So adding that the US equities are far better bet as hedge against inflation. And millions of arguments can be made regarding this volatility as well. But the bank did say that such an asset is ideal for speculation. So this is them talking about cryptocurrency as a whole, not just Bitcoin in itself. The report equates Bitcoin with Dogecoin. Really, Bitcoin and Dogecoin is equivalent, are they? But anyway, the 6th most valuable cryptocurrency, blah, blah, blah. But Doge can be traded for gambling and having fun, quoted crypto trader Scott Milker. And I can see why institutionals might have to say this, but this kind of comment is interesting in that it can cause another side of the opinion. Institutionals will have to address this issue. Bitcoin is a volatile asset. I think there is going to take some time for people to actually warm up to the idea of Bitcoin, especially the big boys, risking big dollars. Goldman Sachs noted that rapid price swings have put potential clients off, and you know what, I don't really blame them, but you know what, there's probably increasing interest overall anyway. So organizations like Goldman Sachs might have a little slight pullback at the moment, but I think the overall interest is going to increase into the future. Goldman Sachs, one of the biggest investment banks in the world, have shown greater interest in cryptocurrency as of late. Only last year, the bank slammed Bitcoin, but the first CEO, David Solomon, said in April that he's keeping an eye on the cryptocurrency, and the bank announced in March that it's restarting its crypto trading desk. So look, their physical moves are showing a bullish move forward. But Goldman Sachs is not completely shunning crypto. Just this week, news broke that the bank plans to offer options and futures trading in Ethereum. So more participation, more money to come into the market. This is because, according to the firm, it does indeed have clients who are interested in participating in these markets. So, could you blame them? But they might be betting for it to go up or down. But the fact that there's more people participating is a good thing in overall. What do you think? You let me know. All right, let's move into the altcoin news. Cardano creator Charles Hoskinson predicts outcome for battle between Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, long story short, Bitcoin's going to lose, Ethereum's going to win, and Cardano's going to win even further than Ethereum. So Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson believes Bitcoin is not well suited to survive one-on-one match with Ethereum. Bitcoin is an incredible first generation product, but it's becoming primitive relative to the other newer crypto projects. The problem with Bitcoin is that it is too damn slow. And it was like, do you remember when Bitcoin was being accepted by Tesla? One of the criticism was that when people are trying to buy a Tesla car on the website, the checkout would actually time out before Bitcoin can actually be transacted. So no one could really buy it with Bitcoin anyway. So that was kind of funny. The only reason it's still around is because there was so much invested in keeping it around that we just kind of have to leave it there and say, one day the computer language COBOL will die. And on the similar token, Ethereum is getting to a point where it has a similar network effect to Bitcoin, but the community there is completely different in culture. They love evolving, they love upgrading, sometimes a little too much. And so that means if you look at the trajectory of things, I had to bet on just two systems, Bitcoin or Ethereum. I would say 9 times out of 10, Ethereum is going to win the fight against Bitcoin if it was the only competitor. But obviously we're here, a lot of other people are here. So there's different things going on. It's a much more complex game. So Ethereum looking very, very bullish, and the flippening. We are a very, very strong believer of flippening. Solana Foundation, another thing to note is Parsec, okay? They just took about $3 million as an investment from Solana Foundation, which is really interesting. Ivan Chung, the director of research at Facebook's Novi Financial, is also joining the project as an advisor, which is a big deal. Parsec, blockchain data monitoring platform, has raised $3 million. The firm said the funding round was led by Solana Foundation and Axia 8 Ventures, and including Minerworks VC, Crypto Group, Coin United, Transferio Swiss, Elevate Ventures, Sanctum Ventures, and others. The suite of smart tools offered by Parsec includes notification for token transfers, price fluctuation, and other blockchain-related movements. According to Parsec's documents, users are able to customize their notification settings to block out undesired noise while receiving important information in real time. Parsec had a public token offering in the fall of 2019, raising 1.6 million euros. As of press time, the PRQ token has a market capitalization of 100 million and is trading at $0.86. according to CoinGecko. Guys, this is something to watch out. The fact that Solana Foundation lent $3 million investment to this blockchain data platform, I think that's a really good thing. So make sure you keep an eye on it. Make sure you keep some in your portfolio. Why not? These altcoins in the Cosmos ecosystem are about to go vertical according to Top Trader. A notable crypto trader is spotlighting the scalable blockchain network Cosmos, predicting that its ecosystem is about to take off. As top automated market maker AMM on Cosmos, Osmosis prepares to launch its first trading pairs this Saturday, June 19th. Pseudonymous crypto analyst known in the industry as altcoins Psycho says tokens connected to the Cosmos are likely to explode in value. Those assets are Atom, decentralized cloud storage projects Akash, environmentally focused region network, encryption platform Sentinel DVPN, interoperable decentralized finance DeFi tool Persistence XPRT, cross-chain AMM, Iris Network Iris, and the governance token for decentralized open source blockchain platform Crypto.com CRO. Any asset plugged into IBC, inter-blockchain communication and end-to-end connection-oriented stateful protocol for reliable, ordered, and authenticated communication between heterogeneous blockchain is going to source as the trader. Gee, what a freaking mouthful. But IM or Osmosis will be catalyst for Cosmos ecosystem tokens to go vertical. What are those coins? Oh my gosh, top 3 are AKT, XPRT, and most recently DVPN. Definitely something to look out for. I might just allocate a bit of my portfolio into these coins. You may do so if you'd like. I'm a price action trader, but my biggest winners have always been these driven trades. Betting early on thesis will significantly outperform a good TA-based entry. He also estimates that a bunch of crypto whales are preparing to shorten the market based on evidence from large short positions on crypto exchange on Bitfinex, which is a little bit scary, but that's okay. We're long-term holders anyway. So he's obviously saying the same thing. Just go long-term and believe in the project. Moving forward, Black Davis says that Polygon is going to soar 230%. That is going to hit $5. And you know what? There's so many projects that are coming in, and it's really exciting. And you know, some of the holdings that he has, which I really agree with, is Polkadot, Elrond, and also Injective INJ. He also bags a little bit of ADA as well, and looks like he holds some traditional stocks and also gold and silver as well. And you know what? Like Polygage, like I did a video on that. That's on Polygon. Polycat is on Polygon. Iron Finance was on Polygon. And you know, you got guys like Mark Cuban that's getting behind projects like that. I think it's got a great future ahead. $5 Matic is what we are targeting for. A Chainlink will rise. You know, Chainlink is basically like the data hub of crypto, according to Benjamin Cohen. He's got a lot of subscribers, and you know, he reckons that Chainlink is going to basically hit $55. It just generally moves up. There are bearish times, of course, but it does generally move up, which is why I like it so much. I don't necessarily like chasing projects that pump one weekend or something. I want to stick with projects that stand the test of time. And you know what's probably good? Link will go higher than $55 this cycle. One question is, will we do this summer? I think it depends on what Bitcoin does. You know what? So does everything. It depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin's above 20-week SMA, then I think it's certainly possible. If you go look at the 4 times that Link has had ridiculous moves, it was January of 2018, July of 2019, and then August of 2020, and here in May of 2021. Chainlink is now trading at around about 22.88, but yeah, as you can see, it's just generally moving up. Obviously it has pullback moments, but there are obviously good opportunities. This being one of the bigger pullbacks, I think would be a good opportunity if what Benjamin Cohen thinks would happen to Chainlink, hitting that $55 mark, would happen in the near future. Moving forward, Bitcoin collapsed to 23,000 was the prediction that Fidelity brought, but they reckon that the bottom is in, that we're about to shoot up. So global macro strategist at Fidelity Investments, Jurian Timmer, is updating the outlook on Bitcoin's trajectory after previously calling for a $23,000 bottom. Look, I don't think we're out of the woods yet with that kind of call, but they're changing. They're taking their call back and saying that the bottom's in my view. It looks like the bottom is in and it's going to go back up. Some of the commentary that they make is quite interesting. Trimmer says a push above the 41,000 mark would officially invalidate his call for 23,000. His analysis suggests that Bitcoin is mimicking the price action of GS Retail Faves, an index containing 50 commonly traded stocks for investors, including Tesla, Amazon, and others. Though Bitcoin's movements are unpredictable, Timmer believes that technical analysis often works well in the crypto asset. That's kind of true because, you know, we've seen El Salvador come out with all these grand news, and all these, basically half the Latin American countries came out and say, yay, we want to do this, like it's looking good. That news did absolutely nothing. So fundamentally, there isn't much actually happening with Bitcoin, but it's acting very, very technically. So when making his previous calls, the charts told him that the correction was actually healthy for a bull run. As a lifelong technician, I am finding that Bitcoin lends itself well to technical analysis. And yeah, that's probably true. Bull markets are more sustainable when the tree gets occasionally shaken, and my best guess is that this is what we are seeing right now. So overall, very, very bullish on Bitcoin. And you know, having said that, stretching out your risk curve to actually secure yourself more gains is not a bad idea to diversify your portfolio with the altcoins that I've mentioned in this very video. I think there are some great promises on each of those coins, as commented by not only myself, but very, very advanced traders that we see in the marketplace. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you go follow my socials, go like, subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.